Hello students, myself Pallavi Jaiswal. Here in this video, we will discuss the topic numerical question based on energy and power signal. First of all, before moving on to the question, first of all we can understand what is energy signal and power signal. Energy signal is one which has finite energy and zero average power. That means energy is denoted by E. Energy signal value must be finite and average power must be zero in case of energy signal. Now, what is power signal? Power signal is one in which power is finite and energy is infinite. In case of power signal, the value of power must be finite and energy of power signal is always comes infinite in case of power signal. We can understand this deeply with the help of examples. Now, moving on to the example, here we have example, sketch the following signal, xt equals to a sine t, the range minus infinite to plus infinite. Also check whether the above signal is a power signal or an energy signal or neither. First of all, we have to draw the waveform for given signal. We have the signal xt equals to a sine t. This is the signal given in the question. First of all, we have to draw the figure for this. As from the signal itself, it is a sine function. So sine function is a periodic signal, and hence the given function is also a function of sine, hence the given signal is a periodic signal. So here we have the diagram for sine function. This periodically increasing in both the direction with the fundamental period, as the periodic signal must have fundamental period according to which it can follow it with the time respect. So in order to calculate fundamental period, we have the formula 2 is equals to 2 pi by omega, and the value of omega is taken out from the given signal. The standard form of sine function is sine omega t and the given function is sine t. So in comparing both two signals, we get omega is equals to 1. So we simply put omega is equals to 1 in this time period formula. So we get t is equals to 2 pi. Here we have the value t is equals to 2 pi. That means the waveform which periodically increase with respect to fundamental period 2 pi. Now, as the given function is periodic and the power signal is a periodic signal, hence the given signal is a power signal. If the signal is periodic, that means that particular signal is power signal. So it is now conclude that the given signal is power signal. Now we have to calculate power, and if its value comes finite, then definitely the given signal is periodic signal or power signal. So we have the formula for power of a signal. Here we have the formula P is equals to 1 upon T integral 0 to T x square T dt. Here we have the formula. We simply put in place of T, which is 2 pi, and in place of xt we have to put a of sine t. We simply put this value in this expression, then we can get this one 1 upon 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi a sine t whole square dt. This particular expression comes out after putting the value of t and xt. So as we have to use multiple formula here for calculating the integration, the first formula which we can use, first of all, as a sine t is whole square, then we can open it, then we get this expression 1 upon 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi a square sine square t. Now sine square t. Now we have to minimize this with the help of formula. First of all, I have to write the formula sine square t if we have this expression, then we have to convert this square term in simple term. So we have the formula 1 minus cos 2t upon 2. This is the formula which we use in place of sin square t. Here we have the expression. The common term we take out from the integration, which is a square upon 2 pi. Now in place of sin square t we put this expression, which is 1 minus cos 2t upon 2. Here is the expression. Now after opening the bracket we get this expression 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 cos 2t dt. Now we integrate this expression, then we can get this expression. Obviously 1 by 2 is a constant term, so we get t, and cos 2t, the integration of cos 2t is sin 2t, and the constant term is divided by 2, which is 2. So 2 multiplied by 2, which is of 4. So we get this expression. Now we have to open up with limit, and after opening this limit we get this expression, and after solving the whole limit expression we get this value, which is a square upon 2, which is a finite value. Obviously a is a constant, but if it is value, it must be finite. Then we have the value p is equals to a square, which is a finite value, hence the given signal is a power signal. Now moving on to the second question. Here we have the question, sketch the following signal. Xt is equals to u t plus a minus u t minus a for a greater than 0. Also determine whether the given signal is power signal or energy signal or neither. First of all, we have to draw this given signal. So ut, first of all, what is ut? Ut is a unit step function. Ut is a unit step function. We must know what is ut function and what is the function of that particular function. Ut is equals to 1 when t must be greater than equals to 0 and 0 otherwise. This is the standard for ut function. That means the value of ut is always 1 when t must be greater than or equals to 0. That means this is the figure. This is time and this is ut function. So it is having value 1. It starts from 0 till infinity. Its value will be 1 from 0 till infinity. This is the ut function. Then now we have to sketch this given signal ut plus a minus ut minus a. First of all, I simply tell you what are ut plus a, ut minus a. Ut function, this is ut simple function, and we want ut plus a and we want ut minus a. Ut minus a is a delayed function of ut. That means ut must be delayed by a, then we get this expression. And ut plus a, that means this is an advanced version of ut function. That means if you advance your ut function by a, then you get this expression. One by one we have to draw first of all ut plus a and then ut minus a. Then combining this equation we get this expression. First of all we have to draw ut function. Here we have ut function. Here we have ut function. As already I explained, the unit step function having the value 1 when t must be greater than or equals to 0 and 0 otherwise. That means this is the figure for ut function. This is the simple ut function is having value 1 from 0 till infinity. Then we have to draw ut plus a. Now for drawing ut plus a is nothing but a advanced ut function. That means you have to advance your ut function by the value a. So in order to draw ut plus a, we do some calculation here. First of all, you have to equate t plus a is equals to 0. Then you get t is equals to minus a. Here this particular value of t represent that your ut function must be shifted to the negative side of the figure, negative side of the time domain, hence left side of the figure. So we get ut plus a function. In order to find out ut plus a, how to draw ut plus a, first of all what we have to do, we have to equate t plus a equals to 0, and then by solving this t is equals to minus a, we get t is equals to minus a, and this particular value is negative. Hence what we can do in the diagram of ut function, we simply shift our diagram, in left side. We simply shift our diagram to left side of the figure. So how can we draw? Here we have ut function, here this is ut function. Now somewhere we have minus a value. Now what we have to do, in order to make ut plus a function, we shift our diagram from minus a. That means we shift our diagram from minus a. This is the figure for ut plus a. We simply shift our function in left side because we want ut plus a. Okay? Now moving on to the next. Here now we have to draw ut minus a. In order to draw ut minus a, first of all, this is the delayed version of ut function. So in order to make it ut minus a, first of all you have to equate t minus a equals to 0, and then by solving this we get t is equals to a. T must be positive in case of ut function. That means you have to shift your ut function in right side of the figure, or the positive value of a. So this is our ut function. Somewhere we have positive value a. So in order to make ut minus a, we simply shift our value, that value start from 1, that shifted toward a in case of ut minus a function. Here we have the diagram. This is a value. We simply shift our figure to our right side by the value a and having the magnitude 1. Here the magnitude is always 1. Then we want expression ut plus a minus ut minus a. That means ut plus a figure must be subtracted from ut minus a in order to get this signal xt. So we have ut plus a, this expression, ut plus a, this expression. Now after ut plus a, we get second expression ut minus a. Now when we subtract first figure by second figure, we get, as here the value 1 and here there is no value, 1 minus 0, 1. We get this particular figure from subtracting this from this, we get this part in the left side. Now after solving this, here we have the figure, which is first figure. This first figure is ut plus a, second figure is ut minus a. We get ut plus a minus ut minus a. So after subtracting first figure by second figure, we get this third figure. So how we can get this figure? Here we have the value 1. Here there is no value. 1 minus 0, we get 1. Here we get value 1, and here we get 1, and 1 minus 0, which is 1. Now here we have value 1, but we have to subtract this figure by this figure. That means here we have value 1. 1 minus 1, we get 0 here. So in this way we can get this expression, we can get this figure. So this is a ut plus a minus ut minus a expression figure of this expression. So now we have to solve this signal for for power signal or energy signal. As you can see, the value of this particular figure is 1 only, and the range is minus a to a. Now here, as from the figure, the value of ut plus a minus ut minus a will be 1, as the magnitude is always 1 for ut function. So here xt equals to 1, because the unit step function is having the magnitude 1, and here from the figure the range is must be minus a to plus a. Here we have the value which xt is equals to 1 for range minus a to plus a. Now, as from the figure itself define, this is time limited function. The given function is time limited, and power signal is a periodic signal. That means it must be periodically increasing with time. But here this figure is actually a time limited figure, hence this is not a power signal. This is because this is time limited signal, hence this is energy signal. So from the figure itself it is time duration, finite time duration, hence the signal is energy signal. Now we have to solve for energy signal. Whether this given signal is energy or not, we have to solve with the help of formula. Energy signal E is equals to minus integration minus infinite to plus infinite x square of t dt. This is the formula. As already we can define x equals to 1 for minus a to plus a. This is the limit. So here what we can use, in place of xt we put 1, here 1, and limit must be minus infinite to plus infinite, minus a to plus a. So after putting this value, we get, here we have to use one integration concept. Here we have the concept, if the integration is from minus a to a and here is a constant, then if we want to change our limit of integration from 0 to a, then we simply put 2 in front as a constant. So in order to convert this expression, convert the limit of integration to 0 to a, we simply put 2 in front. So here we have the integration limit minus a to a. We simply change from 0 to a by putting 2 in front. So we can change like this. So after solving this expression, we get E is equals to Ta, which is a finite value. Hence the given signal is the energy signal. Now we have to solve third question, which is, third question is figure. This particular question has a figure which is already given. So this is the figure xt. Determine whether the given signal is energy signal, power signal, or neither. Also determine energy or power. If it is energy signal, then we can find energy. If it is power signal, then we can find power signal. So as from the figure itself, this particular figure is time limited. From the left hand side it shows that it is time limited, but from the right hand side it can show that this particular signal is a exponential signal, and hence exponential signal, if exponential signal, e raised to the power at, this is a standard form. If e raised to the power at, this is exponential form. If a tends to infinity, if a tends to no if t tends to infinity, no, we have the expression e raised to the power minus at. If a tends to 0, then e raised to the power minus 0 is a infinite value. From the figure, it already seen that the amplitude of this amplitude is become 0 when t tends to infinite. When t tends to infinite, then already the magnitude of this figure tends to 0. Hence, this particular is actually a time limited signal. If the signal is uh, destroyed somewhere or limited somewhere, then that particular signal is time limited signal. Hence, the given signal is energy signal. Now we have to calculate the energy signal for it. We have the formula E is equals to minus infinite to plus infinite x square of t dt. This is the formula. We simply put this particular figure in this formula and we get the expression. As here this is left in the left side we have simple ut function, and here we have simple exponential function. So from limit minus 1 to 0, we have ut function, and ut function having value 1. If the ut function is like this, then its magnitude is 1. If the ut function is like this, its magnitude is 2, then we have to take 2 as its magnitude. It depends upon the range of amplitude given in the figure. Here we get 2, so that we can put in place of constant value amplitude we get 2. In place of xt we can put 2 square. Now from limit 0 to infinity, we get this expression which is exponential 2 e raised to the power minus t by 2. We simply put here and square over there, and after solving this constant value, this 2, we get 40, and after solving this we get 4 e raised to the power minus t, and after solving the integration we get 4 plus 4 which is 8, which is a simple finite value. Hence the given signal, which is this figure, is a energy signal because this is time limited. Hence the given particular figure is energy signal.